Okay, so I think in the last class we went through with a few problems based on block diagram, correct?
Yes, sir.
So did I give any problem for you to solve? Any problem was given, guys, to solve for you? Yes or no? If no, did I give any problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it done?
Third one.
Okay,
Third one you give, sir.
is it finished? I think I told you how to solve the problem. Huh? The explanation was given. Okay, so I hope everyone remember the procedure what we learned, right? So 9 steps. So summing point, breakaway point. I told you are 3 different name. Takeaway as well as pickup point. So using this 9 reduction techniques, we will try to solve the problem. So let's move on with the same. So today we'll try to solve some different problems. So before that, let's recollect the things. Is it PDF visible, guys? Everyone? Okay. Yeah. So let's come back. So this is just to refresh the things what has happened. I wanted to solve this problem. So look at the question. So they ask you to determine the transfer function. See, they make you T of S also or C of S by R of S. Output by input nothing but transfer function only for the system shown below. So this is a simple problem. So can anyone tell me how we can proceed with this? So how many forward paths, guys? So look at the problem and tell me how many forward paths you have. How many?
2.
Good. So you can look at this, the arrow mark what I'm tracing. So G1, G4, G2 and C is 1. Similarly, input summing point G1, G4, then G3 followed by output. So I told forward path means input to output path. Similarly, feedback path, how many you have?
2.
2. So you can look at this one as well as this one. You can look at the arrow mark. If arrow mark was going away from this, then you should tell it is not a feedback path. Okay. So output to input is what you should remember. Okay. So that is the first thing you should know how many paths you have with respect to feedback and forward. Next. So what is the conditions you can apply here? Which steps of reduction technique is involved?
Sir, G3 and G2 are in parallel, no, sir?
Good. So G3 and G2 connected to one summing point. So both are having plus symbol. So it means I should add things. So if assume that there was minus here, you should do minus of that. Okay. So since it is plus, so you can do G2 plus G3 and you can reduce this to a single block. Good. That is first step. Next step. What is the next step?
G1 and
Sir,
G4.
G1
Sir.
and G4 are in cascade.
Good. So G1, G4 are in cascade, nothing but series. So I can make it to G1 into G4 as one block. Then that block with this, what is called as?
Reduction part.
Good. So this is your elimination of your feedback path. So H1 is there and combination of G1, G4 is there. So what is the formula we can replace here?
Sir, here positive is there, no, sir? We should give minus.
Yes. So that is the only thing you should be having away. That's why I told you. So remember the symbols clearly. So here the plus symbol is given for the feedback part. So which plus is coming, so you have to give minus. So what is the formula now? G1, G4 whole divided by 1 minus G1, G4 into H1.
Yes.
Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So this complete block is going to be one block. So then this block and this block is going to be what?
Elimination.
A,
No, sir, cascade.
Cascade. So this is one block and here you already taken on parallel combination, right?
Yes,
so that
sir.
to become cascade. Then again last category what you're told is elimination.
Elimination.
And here minus is there. So again you have to get the formula
Plus.
Plus. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? So finish up this. So take the problem. Step number 1. So you should write the forward pass, reverse pass. Then you can make this parallel to a one block. So the formula become G2 plus G3. So you can ask why I'm not adding G3, G2 because the block comes is G2 first, then G3. So we'll go in order, okay? For that purpose, G2 plus G3. Then this two, G1 and G4 are in cascade or series. So we'll make it a one block called as G1, G4. Then that G4, G1 combination along with H1 is called elimination of feedback path. Since it is entering, you can look at here, output to input I called as a feedback path. So here what we can do elimination. Only thing is you should remember this plus. So I told you the difference between your elimination with minus to plus, right? So if plus is there, the formula should involve minus category. So formula was G divided by 1. Here plus is there, so it's minus G into H. So since G is nothing but G1, G4 and H is nothing but H1, you can replace that to a single block. So this single block and this single block again in cascade. So make it to 1 and that combination is going to be elimination. So what is the final answer now? What is the final answer? Yes. So I asked you to get that single block answer. Then you can take a transfer function, output by input. So anyone got the answer? Final answer? You're solving or what? I'm waiting for answers.
Solving, sir.
Okay. So this two combination on what is the answer you're going to get? A single block. So is it G1 G4 into G2 plus G3 whole divided by 1 minus G1 G4 H1. Okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then that will be elimination with respect to H2. So what is the answer now? So this complete answer what I told. So G1 G4 into G2 plus G3 whole divided by 1 minus G1 G4 G3. That is your numerator part. So that whole should be divided by 1. Is it minus or plus now? Plus, because minus is here. So 1 plus the same numerator into H2 you should do. So then what is the final answer? You just look at here. So these are the steps what we are told. You can look at here. So they are told clearly G2 and G3 are parallel. So you can make it a one block. Then these two are in series. So that is become G1, G4. Then H1, this is a feedback loop. So they made it to 1. This is the answer. Then after doing this again series, you're going to get this block. So if you combine this with H2 to get this, so this is what the answer you told. So here you can see the minus 1 G1 and there minus 1 get cancelled. So left out is by taking LCM they return. So is it what the answer everyone got? Is it okay to everyone? Any doubts anyone? Is it fine?
No doubts.
Okay. So let's move on. See this problem why I did is just to refresh the things. So now we will go on to the complexity. So look at this question now. Yeah. So this is the given question. So you have to obtain the transfer function using a block diagram reduction rules. So look at the diagram carefully and tell me what are the possibilities are there to solve the problem. So now the complexity level will get increasing. So till now we have solved different problems. So I think in the last class I taught you how to do summing point shifting also and rearranging also. So today we will deal with the next level of problem. Yeah. So look at the question carefully and tell me. So can you solve the things directly like how we did in the previous problem?
No, sir.
So you can see everywhere there are blocks. You may think that, okay, before that, how many forward paths you have, guys? How many forward paths?
One.
Is it only one?
2, sir.
3. No.
You have 3 forward paths?
3, sir. Yes, sir. 3.
Okay, can you tell me where are those?
Sir,
So,
one is
G1,
summing point,
G2.
G1, G3, G.
Okay.
Next here from this H1 after one line is going, no, sir. One dot to summing point.
This one?
Yes, sir.
So no, how will you trace? You can't come in this way. This is opposite way, right? You can't come in this way. Look at here. It's coming inside or outside. Look at here. The arrow mark. What I'm tracing. You're
Sir.
telling that I can trace in this way. You can't go in this way, right?
Yes, sir.
Forward path means arrow mark should be
One.
same. So it should be continuous. So it's only one. Agree, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How many feedback paths now?
3.
You have 3 feedback paths. So you are telling that this is the one, and this is second one, and this is third one. Is it so?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now tell me everything like look like a bulged. So now how to solve the problem. So this is your next level of problem. So you can look at here. They have given a jump. I hope everyone know what is the meaning of jump, right?
Yes, sir.
So it means there is no connection between these 2 wires. So this is separate. This is separate. Yeah. So think and tell me what is the way to solve this problem? What can be done? So if you do some reduction technique, it should not make again complexity. Anyone got any idea? So everywhere blocks are there. I can't do any series, any parallel combination or nothing. Elimination of feedback also. Correct? Because feedback is mixing between the summing point and the blocks. Shall I proceed?
Interchanging, sir.
Interchanging of
Summing points.
Feedback.
feedbacks. Good, not summing point. If you interchange summing point, the problem won't solve. Again, you'll get complexity. So what your friend told, interchanging of feedback paths. Good. So let's look at here. So what your friend told, let's try to elaborate it. So look at here. So this H1 is having a connection for this summing point only. Agree? So I hope what I'm tracing, is it fine, or you let me show the things in Paint?
Yes, sir. It's fine.
Okay. So this H1 is connected only to my this summing point. Agree? Similarly, this H2 H1 combination is connected to my this summing point. Agree? What I told everyone?
Yes, sir.
So you can look at the things what I told. See, this is a feedback path. You can look at the trace what I'm giving. So here to here. So it means this is one feedback path. So if we change this towards this connection, similarly, if we change this to this, so what is happening now? We have to interchange. We have to separate out the feedback at different summing point. Then only we can proceed with the problem. Everyone got the step first one? Is it fine with Tillia?
Sir.
Okay. So now how the diagram look like? How the diagram look like? So we'll do one thing. I will copy this in Paint and let me show. So let me cut the question. Yeah, question is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So what I told, so from this path, let me change the color. Yeah, so from this path, so this H1 is connected to the summing point. Okay, so this is my one feedback path. Similarly, this H2 H1 combination is connected to this feedback. So now the task is we need to separate these two. So if we separate these two paths, then you can go somehow to solve the problem. So now my question is how the diagram look like after separating. So only H1 for this and H2 H1 combination for this. So how the diagram look like, guys? So this much part let me keep as it is. So summing point is there, then your G1 is there. So this is, we are not going to do anything. Okay, so this summing point, the first summing point should involve what now? This summing point consisting of what? Only what, guys?
H1.
Yeah, so only H1 means this is how it looks. So only H1. Okay, so this G2 I'm not touching anything. I'm keeping the G2 part as it is. See, whenever you face such kind of problem, you just have an awareness that what we are solving now, that has to be followed. So then your next summing point is as it is. So now what I told, for this summing point, you have a combination of H2 and H1. Correct? So it means for this, we should connect two blocks H2 and H1 separately like this. So this is how the separation is done. I hope everyone understood what I'm doing. So this is H2 and this is my H1. Is it okay, guys? So G3 is kept as it is. I'm not doing any changes. Okay, so G3, then here is my output part. So this is connected to output. Similarly, this connection is also connected to this combination. Agree? Yeah? So this is how it looks if we do separation of. Is it fine till here?
The H3 connection you have missed.
Proceed. Have no understood or not the separation of your feedback path.
Sir, your voice is
Audible, guys?
breaking.
Yeah, now is it fine?
Now it's fine.
Okay. Paint is visible.
Yes, sir.
See, I have not written the complete diagram. I want you to tell whether the things what I have separated is understood or not.
Yes,
This
sir.
part.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then what is the thing remaining? Let's rejoin it. So here feedback was there, right? So this feedback
Yes,
is
sir.
having negative. So again, this is having negative and this is having negative. So here you can't see anywhere positive, everywhere negative only. So what was there here? You should retain the things. So it means you have three blocks. That I have not done anything.
H1, H2, H3.
H1, H2, H3. So this is how your diagram looks after doing the step number 1. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any difficulties to understand how we have separated the feedback path, not a summing point. We are doing any change with respect to feedback path.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay, guys, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, so after doing this, if you make such things, then from now onwards it will be easier for you. Correct? See, only the first step you should be having a little bit careless. So once you do this, then you can do the things easily. So what are the possibilities are there? Can you tell me now? So how it is this H3, H2, H1 look like?
Cascade.
Cascade. So this 3 becomes one block with H1, H2, H3. Agree now?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, what happened to this now? Look at here. So what is going to happen for this?
Eliminate.
H1, H2, cascade.
Elimination. So
Cascade.
before, yes, first you have to do cascade. Good. H2, H1. Then that combination is having an elimination path. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So then that answer and G2 becomes what?
Cascade.
Cascade. Again, that cascade will going to be elimination with H1.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I hope everyone got the logic now how to do the procedure
Yes,
with
sir.
this problem. Yeah, go ahead, solve this problem and tell me final answer. So this is the first step. So everyone make a note of this first step. Say I want you to write on the paper. Unless until you write on the paper, you won't get any doubts and you won't feel how difficult it is also. So try to analyze. See, you should make a statement before writing this diagram. So statement says what? Separating the feedback at different summing point. So these are two different summing point what we have. I need to separate the feedback path. Like that you should write a statement, then write this diagram. So write this diagram with all the labeling. So input should be as it is, R of S. Then output should be mentioned, C of S. Okay, and arrow mark with respect to feedback paths, very, very important. So try to aware about your forward path as well as a feedback path. So this is your first step. So after this first step, whether you want to do this cascade and eliminate, that is okay. Or if you want to do this 3 and cascade, also okay. So anything is fine. But as I said, write step by step. So if you take step 2 as cascade of this 3, so let me eliminate this. So this is eliminated. So I hope everyone can understand what we're doing. So then I'm going to write this into a one block. So 3 blocks has been reduced to a single block, and that single block designation you can do it as what? H1,
H2, H3.
good. So H1, H2 and H3. So this become one block. Fine. So is this second step is done. So this is your step number 2. So rewrite the diagram completely with this. Don't write only this much. So if you want full marks, then each steps has to be followed clearly, guys. Is it okay? So what is next step I told? So H2, H1. So this arrow mark is like this. So point arrow mark clearly. So H2, H1 are in what? Cascade. So you can eliminate that to a single. Then you can take this complete path into picture. So now you should tell me the formula. I'm eliminating this path. So this is gone now. So what is a single block equals to now? So I'm getting this complete diagram to a single block. Yeah. What is the formula for this, guys? So you can write aside. If you're not able to write inside, you can write aside, not issue.
G3 by 1 plus G3 into H1, H2.
Good. So G is replaced with G3. So since minus was there, it means it is a negative feedback loop. So I can write it as 1 plus. So G3 as it is, and 2 feedback loops are cascaded, that is H1 and H2 combination. So I can write that here. So this is what your first answer after elimination of first feedback.
Yes,
Is it okay to everyone? Good. So now what is next step? This is step number 3. So after doing this, rewrite a diagram. Everything should be written. So don't do any alteration there only. That is step 3. Okay. So then what is step 4, guys? What is step 4? So can we make this
Cascade.
again cascade? Good. So again this become cascade means. So let me eliminate this complete block to a single block. I hope you're understanding the steps. What we're tracing here. Anybody have difficulty, you should ask here. So this becomes one path. So you can rewrite the formula what it was. So what was the block there? Just multiply that with a G2. So G2. So G2 into that answer what we had. So what was the answer? I think it was G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2. So this combination, it becomes G2 G3 whole divided by 1 plus, again don't write G2, that is a mistake you will commit. Just write G3 H1 H2. Is it okay? Is it okay to everyone? So this is your step number 4. See how much steps you have to follow. So rewrite the complete diagram as it is. Any doubts? Anyone till here?
Oh, sir.
Yeah. What about next step, guys? So this path again look like a feedback path. So this I can eliminate, correct? Huh? So this
Yes,
is acting like complete G now. So G divided by, again minus is there. So 1 plus this G into H1. So it means this answer should be multiplied with H1. So you can write aside or you can write one complete block. So if you write it separately, so it look like this. So G is nothing but G2, G3 divided by 1 plus G3 H1 H2. So this is my numerator part. Okay, so this whole divided by 1. So since minus is there, it is plus. The same thing you have to replicate here. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So G2, G3. So divide by 1 plus G3 H1 H2 you can write. So this is your complete one block. So here if you want you can write separately, you can take LCM. You can make this 1 plus G3 H1 elimination. So the remaining terms you can replicate in this diagram. So whatever equation wise you do, that you should do sidewise to this corresponding step. So don't do this is step number 4 or step number 5. So what we are doing is step number 5, correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
So for that step, corresponding equation should be written, right? So this part look like how now? So we are going to eliminate this completely. This is gone. So it means this is also not there. So what is left out? You just write that. I hope everyone understanding. If anybody have doubts, you should ask. So this block, okay. So this block answer is inside this. So this you can simplify and you can write the things here. What is step number 6, guys?
Cascade.
Yes, sir.
So this G1 and this answer what you got, this both you should do cascade. That is step number 6. And what is last step number 7? Complete elimination. So after this, can you tell me what is the final answer? So complete elimination. So I want the answer for a transfer function now. So I hope you don't know how to write transfer function, right? So after elimination, so diagram look like a single block. So this is also gone. This also we can eliminate completely. Okay. So in between, what is the thing we can face is only the one block. So this one complete block answer you should write. This is connected to input output. So this is a simplification of block diagram using reduction technique. So then ultimate goal is not to find this, to find the transfer function. So you should write T of S is equals to output by input. So C of S by R of S. So C of S by R of S. So this answer, this inside box, what you got, the simplified answer, that should be written here. Yeah, simplify and tell me what is the answer, guys. I hope everyone are doing. If anybody have doubts, you should ask. Yeah, diploma guys, any doubts, guy? Sakshi, Pavitra, Shashank and Vishnu.
Yes, sir.
Understanding here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you face any difficulty, I want you to tell the things and so that we can justify. Okay. 45 are there. So others, any doubts? So then why is it okay, Tilia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyone got the final answer? What is the final answer, guys? Yeah. Simplified. So this answer block, say you should be very careful writing the equation. If you make a small mistake, then you'll get a different answer. So till the reduction technique, if this write the last box properly, just replicating that box in this equation. That's all you should do. Nothing new. Is it okay? Finished? If you tell what is the final answer, you can go with the next level of problem. So let me go back to that answer. So this is what the problem we have solved. You can look at the steps what we have shown here. So this is your step, splitting your feedback path, then elimination of first feedback path. You can look at the answer here. Then again this store in series. So then that again feedback path. Answer what I told, right? This is inside answer. You can show aside with a simplification, because your 1 plus G3H1 and the numerator of this, denominator of this, both will get cancelled. Okay. So then that simple answer what they written here with cascading to your G1. So then again this is a complete feedback path. Okay. So this is what the answer they're telling. So in this again same thing, you can take LCM, you can cancel it off. So look at the answer. Is it what you got, people? Everyone? So G1, G2,
Yes,
G3 numerator whole divided by this answer, because again here 1 plus G3H1, 1 plus G3H1 will get cancelled. This LCM has been taken here. Is it okay with this answer to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Good. Shall we move on to next problem? Okay, fine. So let's move on to next problem. So look at this problem carefully. Yeah. So you're supposed to obtain a transfer function for the block diagram shown below using reduction technique. Okay. So now look at this diagram carefully. So it look like, see here, see till now how we wrote a diagram, input, then output at the end. But look at here, they are given a path where it is telling output is here itself. So what can be done for this problem to be solved? So if you face such kind of problems in the exam, so what is the procedure supposed to follow? So input, output, you should trace, and you should trace the feedback paths along with forward paths. So if you get confused to solve the problem in the same manner, you can do the rearrangement of this diagram. So how to do rearrangement, guys? How to do the rearrangement of this problem? What is the procedure you have to do? If I want to rearrange this, if I want to fix my input at the input level and C of S at the output level, so what can be done? So you got what I'm asking? So till now you solved the problem in this manner, right? So it was like this, R of S and C of S. So in this problem, everything has jumbled, and they are trying to tell that C of S is near to your R of S. If I want to write the thing in this way, what is the procedure I'm asking? That is what this problem look like. You got the question what I'm asking to everyone?
Sir.
Yeah, so what is a way I can make this C's to come somewhere here? What can be done? Just think. So shall we trace the forward path and we'll try to go with the answer? So tell me how many forward paths you have, guys, everyone. Forward paths. Look at the arrow mark clearly and tell me. I told you forward path means input to output flow.
One.
Input only one. So
Yes, sir.
this is the path. Let's look at the cursor now. So from input, I'm going to G3, then this summing point. I can't go this side because it is entering. So I can go with this side only, G8, G5, G2, G1, then comes the output. can we trace this path as an outer boundary
Yes, sir.
so that I can make it in a continuous way from input G3, then summing point, then followed by your G8, then G5, then G2, then G1, then can I give the output C? From that one connection should be given back to this R.
Summing point.
Is this possible? Summing point. So what I'm telling is, so let me take new one. So let me trace that question what is given. See, whenever you face such kind of things, so just try to understand the thing, the way we are solving. So we just need to rewrite the diagram because you won't come to know where is exactly the feedback path because everything is jumbled here. So what is the thing we have traced, guys, just now? So we have traced the path, that is forward path. So from input level, forward path is like this. I can't go in this way because it is entering. So the only way is this way, this G8, then G5, then G2, then G1, then output. Okay. So this outline what I have marked, if I replica that in a diagram, how it looks is a question. That is what we are supposed to do as a step number 1. So elimination of the thing, this diagram to this diagram, input is there, you go with the forward path, guys. So then you have G3, okay. So this is G3, okay. So if this symbol, so your plus will be there and your minus will be there. So same way how we did the previous one, okay. So then G3 followed by what you have? Again, you have one more summing point. This one, this path what I'm tracing. So the path what is looking in the orange color, we are tracing it as an outline. So here again you can mark plus here, minus here. Same way how it is there. Then come to G8. I hope you're understanding what we're writing. Is it okay? Others, is it fine? So G8 is traced next to G5. So G5. So in between what is there, that will worry later. So let's try to write only the forward path currently. So then we will discuss what is in between. So G5 is there. Then again G2 is there. And last is what, guys? So G1. So is this point first thing what I wrote, everyone understood or not? See, if you make the things in this way, then solving the problem will become easier for you people. So C is there. You can look at here, C, there are two connections. So one connection, what I left out from G1. Other connection should go back to my summing point. It means from here, I should trace it and connect it here. Agree? Agree, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So any doubts, anyone with this first step? I have just done the forward path connection in this way. See, is it how we are solving the problems till now? So input is here, output is here, and what is there in between, we will try to understand now. So now can you tell me how many feedback paths you have here? Feedback paths. Output to input logic. Look at diagram and tell me. Feedback paths. So this is your input, I mean output. So here you have one. Cut and draw.
2 feedbacks.
Only two. Sure. So this connection to this, and similarly this connection to this. So only you have two, correct?
Yes, sir.
So now we will try to trace this inside here. Then we will go with the next procedure. Yeah. So can anyone tell me what is there for this summing point? I mean this summing point. This one. You can look at the cursor. Here I should connect. What all things I should connect, guys? Look at diagram and tell me. So what is this connection is given to? Is it given to G6?
G6.
So you want to connect G6. So what is there in the original diagram? We are trying to rewrite for our simplicity. Then again, you have one more summing point for this G6. Agree, guys? So there is one more summing point. We will go step by step, not an issue. So then this is given to what?
G7.
G7 or G4? You have connection for both also, correct? Appa? One connection goes to G4, one connection goes to G7. Sarian, bro?
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, where should be G7 and where should be G4? Then only you can proceed. So you can look at here, G4 should be lying between G1 and G2. It means this junction. Agree? So in this junction, G1 and G2 is there. So here I am supposed to connect G4. Yeah. So I have to connect G4 here. So this connection should be connected to this summing point. And look at, is it plus or minus? Symbol.
Plus.
Plus. So connect plus. So one part is over. So for this summing point, you have two connections. So G7 and G4. So G4 is between G1 and G2. So it's over. So now where I should connect my G7, guys? It should be between. Look at the diagram. G7 is connected between. Good. So here is a connection, right? G5 and G8. So here I am supposed to connect my one more block called as G7. Is it positive? To connect it to the summing point, is it positive?
Yes, sir.
So plus. Yeah. So look at the diagram. Anything we have missed? Everything is covered. So how it is diagram? Is it same way now? Is it same way? Just compare two diagram. So is it okay to everyone? Look at the things what we did. We have just rearranged this. So now from here onwards we can analyze the reduction technique. We can go ahead. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. By looking this diagram, tell me what can be the first step.
G5 and G2 are in cascade, sir.
Good. So you can look at this. This is your step one now. So G5 and G2 become cascade. Very good. Then after that again, it's like a previous problem what has happened, correct? So there was coincidence. I can't do the further simplification. So what could be done? Again, separation of feedback path will come to picture now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So where I should exactly separate the thing? Is it this is junction where I should separate the feedback path?
Yes, sir.
So what is the rewritten of this diagram look like now? So if I split this, what I told, so if I split this, so this connection will come here only. So you can connect G6, G7 to this summing point. Similarly, G6, G4 to this summing point. Agree, Napa? So we'll try to trace the things what I am telling here. So this junction is where I have two feedback path. So unless until you split this, you can't solve like the previous problem what you have solved. So what I'm telling is, so for this summing point, so look at this diagram. I will just retrace it. So this summing point is there. Plus is there from G3 that I'm not touching. So here this connection. So if we split this, how it looks is a task. So G6. So this path is having connection with respect to G4 and G7. So let me make the connections now. Is it like this? G4 and G6 to one path. And this path should be given to G5, G2 combination. Then similarly, one more feedback path that is given to G6 and G7. Am I correct, Ilya? Everyone understood what I have told? Yes or no? Look at here. So this is how it looks. So remaining part I'm not doing any change. So G8 remains same. Okay. Then combination of this cascade, that is your G2 and G5. G2, G5. So here this side G1 is there, this connection will come here, and this G7 connection come here. So any doubts, anyone? What I traced? Yeah, I'm asking you people only. Is it visible what I told you there to everyone? Yeah, Yashas, if you're not using, why you are unmuting yourself here? You're getting noise background here. Huh? Yeah. Is it fine what I told you here?
Explain once, sir.
Let me explain once more.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen here. So everyone got the step number 1 after writing the rewritten diagram is okay to everyone? Rewritten diagram is okay. The forward path followed by the in between loops what we are connected. Is this step is okay to everyone? If you say okay for this, then only I can proceed for the next step. Is it okay till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now look at the next task. See, any of by looking this diagram, you can make G5, G2 directly cascade. That is one elimination. That is step number 2. After that step number 2, look at the things here. There is one summing point which is connected to G6, G4 and G7. So if you have one block of this, so this is one block. Okay. So now look at here. There is a barrier. There is a barrier. So I can't solve the problem. So you face the same situation in the previous problem, right? So there was a summing point with respect to my feedback loops. If I won't separate this summing point, then what is going to happen? We can't solve the problem easily like how we did earlier. So for that purpose, what I'm telling is this is a single summing point, okay, which is having connection from G6. One end goes to G7, one end goes to G4. So if we have this splitting of feedback path along with the summing point, how we did the previous problem? So that connection is what I have showed here. So if we split this, look at here, G6 for this summing point, G4 is there. So G6, G4 is connected to this summing point. So this path and this path, there is no variation. So this path I have done. So what is the thing I wrote inside is this G6 is again summing point having a plus given to G7. So now what I have splitted? I have splitted my feedback path. G6 belongs to G4 also and G7 also. Do you remember the previous problem? We took H1 was separate and H2, H1 combination was separate. Same way we are trying to do here also. That is how we got G6, G7 separately. So remaining connection as it is. I have not done anything else. So G8, G8 only, G2, G5 only, and here you can find G1 is there. So this is G1 and this is your output part. And here you have one more summing point. Before that you have G3, right? So you have G3 here. This connection G3, and before that there is one more summing point. So this connection given here, and this comes at the end. So this is how it looks. Understood or not still? So this is input part, this is output part. So I have just done the elimination of this summing point such a way that it should have equal option for both. If you do like this, then what is the procedure? You can look at here. This is one feedback path. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So then that combination is going to be cascade with this G2, G5. Agree? Agree everyone?
Sir.
Then again this G4, G6 in cascade, that combination is going to be again one more feedback path
Yes, sir.
So then that one answer and this G1 and this G3 all become cascade. Yes or no? See, if we do the thing step
Yes.
by step, you understand.
G1.
So then we'll go one by one. Let's go one by one. So is this first step elimination of this summing point to two-way? Is this clear? Is this point to what I shown? Is it okay to everyone? So G6 having a summing point which is having connection to G7 and G4 that we have splitted. Splitted means G7, G4 is one category, G6, G7 is one category, and both connected to summing point. Is it okay to everyone? Shall I move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can make this G6 and G7 as a one, that is going to be series.
Yes.
So then that combination, you can do the elimination of this. So what is the answer? So let me remove this question here. Yeah. So after this, what is the answer, guys? So G8. So now look at here. What is the difference you can find from previous problem to this problem? Here the feedback path is itself is your blocks. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Agree. So instead of writing H, I should write the combination of this. So the formula was G8, I mean G divided by minus is there, no? So minus is there for both sides. So it should be plus 1 plus 1 plus, yeah, G6, G7 is your H
G7.
now.
G8.
So G6, G7 is your H. This is like your H combination. This is multiply with your G8. So is it a formula? Is it a formula?
Yes, sir.
So this complete path, the yellow color what I'm tracing, this is replaced with this one block. Okay, everyone, is it fine? Then this yellow block and this G2, G5 are in
Cascade.
cascade. So if we make it to one block, how it looks, guys? So can I make it as G8 multiply with G2, G5 divided by this completely as one block now?
Yes, sir.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? Say I want answers from others also, only if you are telling. So if anybody have doubt, you should unmute yourself and you should ask doubts here. So now this complete path has made it to 1. So then this is like this. So there is a summing point here. Okay. So for this summing point, so what is the combination, guys? So G6 and G4 again cascade up. So I can write it as G4 and G6 here. So this combination given like this. So this side G1 is there, this side G3 is there. Is it okay with this still here? So again, you can eliminate this to a single feedback path. Agree, everyone? So this is your G and this is your H. So this formula is G, this complete term, whole divided by, so since minus is there, 1 plus this G into this H. So if you eliminate that, what is the new answer? Let me know. So I'm going to write one complete block. So in this complete block, I want the answer, guys. So it's elimination of this feedback path. So it's G. G is nothing but the complete one. G8. You can write in order also. So G2, G5 into G8 divided by 1 plus G6, G7, G8. So this is your G. So the formula is whole divided by 1 minus is there, so it is plus. Again G. G means this complete term. This complete term you should write, and that should be multiplied with H. H is G2, sorry, G4 and G6. So is it a one block answer now? Is it okay till here? Then this one block is in cascade with G1 as well as G3. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So then that is one complete path. But look at your complete path. What is this? So what is happened to your feedback now? What is the value of this? What is the value of this?
1.
1. I told you, right? Two different types of feedback. One is called unity feedback, one is called non-unity feedback. If I say one is here, it means it belongs to unity negative feedback concept. So here again same concept, you can make this h as 1 and get the final answer. So let me show you the final answer. So is it visible, guys? So look at here. So this is what the first step we did. So you can look at the screen now. Then step number 2, we have splitted that category. So you can reduce, you can see a statement here, separate the feedback path G4 and G7. Okay. So then this has been made it to 1. Okay. Then you can look at here, G2, G5 already made cascade. Again, this 2 becomes one block. That is what they are not shown here. You're supposed to write a diagram. So this 2 one block, elimination is one more block. Then that combination with G3, G1 is going to be one cascade. Then if you simplify further, so this is the answer. Is it okay to everyone till here? You just make a note of answer and try to write the blocks diagram. If you find any difficulty, let me know. So just write down the answer and you can trace the diagram. Is it okay till here?
So
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's stop the things then. So any difficulties, anyone? See, we do try to understand the different level of problems today. So I hope everyone understood that. Okay, fine. So then we'll stop here. So see you next class. Okay. Take care, everyone.